Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to get into a topic that is, for some reason, extremely heated and for some reason, extremely, dare I say, controversial. I want to go ahead and just talk a little bit about myself as who I am and what my core values are as a human being, which I think matters most in people. I see another person and I treat them like what they are, a human being. I treat them with kindness and respect, and people of all backgrounds, blacks, whites, Hispanics, Muslims, people of the LGBTQ plus whatever you want to call it community, they all literally people will look at me and they'll just be seemingly in awe sometimes because I treat them with kindness. And when we are when we're at a point where someone has to look in shock because you're treating them with kindness, there's a problem. Now, secondly, people are also too quick to be offended by everything. And then they go back and apologize for something they did long ago. And I'm not just talking record labels will hold people hostage for something. I'm talking, I mean, it's too far. I mean, as far as certain aspects, do I agree with certain things? No. Do I agree with the way everyone is living their life or their choice of lifestyle or whatever? Do I agree with that? Not every time. No. Do I try to involve myself and give a darn if it doesn't affect me? No. I just live and let live and live and let love and go let be what may and let God sort out the rest. So I mean that's what I do. I walk up to a person and you know what I do? Treat them as a person. I walk up to anyone and I treat them as a human being. I'll hold the door open for people, for everyone. And they'll say, "Well, thank you, man. Thanks, bro." They appreciate it. And thanks, my man. And people of African descent have even called me I'll just not without saying the word because YouTube will flag me. They said, "What up, my," or "Thank you, my," and they'll say that word. "Thank you, my man," and they don't seem offended by using the word in a context of buddy or my man or my friend. Now, um, I disagree with going up to someone or anyone and using any words out of hate or violence to belittle someone or bring them down. That's wrong. To go up to someone and spew hate to them, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. But I never did anything, and none of my ancestors did anything. Anything. I guarantee you, none of the people of my direct lineage owned slaves or, I mean, none of our, none of the people that, because, for example, there was a situation a few days ago, and this black woman all of a sudden she did something against protocol. She did something and the place wanted her to leave. And she said, "Y'all are racist. Y'all a bunch of racists." And it's like, don't bring up that race BS. This has nothing to do with racism. It's a it's a company policy. It's a policy of the store. It has nothing to do with that. And they want to bring that up and use that as the card to get by with whatever. You can't do that. I had nothing to do. My family and I, we're not privileged more than anyone else. Where's the white privilege? Am I driving around in a 2021 vehicle? Can we afford to fix the things we need to fix with the house or property? Can we afford to fix the vehicle most of the time if something's wrong? Not unless we save up to do so. Does someone just come along and have a GoFundMe and just give it to me? Like that individual who put Gorilla Glue in her hair and she wound up getting a GoFundMe created and they paid for the hospital bill. Meanwhile, myself or my parents who need to get medical work done, if they were to go to the hospital, they'd say, "You're on your own. Pay your own bill. Pay your own bills." Seems to me like it's the other way around. The people claiming to be the victim are the ones privileged right now. And I look at people and I treat them with kindness and respect. To me, where we made the mistake is removing the golden rule from life. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Treat others as you want to be treated. I even wrote I wrote a statement about for example, the one flag you see in the middle down there that's wrapped in such controversy. The Southern flag, for example, that I'm talking about. Luke Combs recently come out and it wasn't even brought up, but I guarantee you his record label manager, Upchurch, was talking about this. Ryan Upchurch had a video recently. And he called it his apology video, and he said, guess what, I'm not apologizing. There are so many things wrong with society now. Music as a whole, not one type of person, I'm talking music as a whole, can promote violence, can be oversexed, target children. The number one song last year was WAP, I'll just call it. And you know what that stands for if you don't look it up. Cardi and Megan made that song last year. It was the number one song of the entire year. They had clothing lines that went out. Children wore that clothing line, which is absurd. That's targeting children. And that's perfectly fine. And aren't you doing the very thing that you don't want done by ostracizing a single group of people? I mean, when you ostracize, when you literally pick out a certain group of people and point them out and say, treat them special, treat them differently. No. Those types of people, don't offend them. Let's step around them, as Ryan Upchurch said in his latest video. Don't do that. I mean, when you ostracize someone, bottom line, if you want equality, if everyone wants equality, and everyone does, you want to be able to afford the same opportunity as everyone else, but sadly that's not the way this world works. I mean, if you want equality, then stop making yourself different than other people. Stop bringing up the difference. That goes for all communities. That goes for the Pride Flag community. It goes for the black community, the white community, Asian, Hispanic, whatever community you are. What they call the minority now becoming the majority. If you don't want to be, and I love you all, I love everyone, because I put on a smile and I try to be kind to everyone else, and it seems to come back toward me. They treat me kindly. People they smile, and it brings out the best in people when you are kind. Most of the time, you can't win with everyone. Some people are just, you can't. Some people, they're going to be white supremacists. They're going to be neo-Nazis. They're going to be hateful people. They're going to be gangsters and thugs and violent black people. They're going to be cartel members. They're going to be MS-13 members, sadly, which was almost thankfully eradicated from the United States. But did the previous administration get any recognition for it? Why, heck no. They downed him for actually saying that it was wrong to call them what he did and eradicate them. That goes to show what the media and the elites support, right? The Don't Tread on Me flag, the Southern Pride flag, those were being ostracized and banned. You can't find them. A lot of people took it as a symbol of heritage, not hate. I realized what was done, what has been done using that symbol in the past is wrong. If you do something to represent hate with it, it's wrong. Same for if Christ believers in the past want to ostracize and go through a bunch of witch trials and pretend like this, do a bunch of witch trials to pretend that someone is a witch just so they can keep women down, females down. Or if a Christ believer wants to ostracize another group of people and kill them, or the ancestors did to the Native American Indians and came over here, if they didn't convert, kill them. I mean, that's wrong too. Killing someone for their belief, killing someone for what they are, that's wrong. You can teach them in your ways and try to, change them. But flat out murder, that's just wrong. Hate is wrong. But if people want to be treated equally, then why ostracize yourselves? Why even say, look at me, I'm different? If you want to be treated equally, then just go along about your life and give everyone equality. Go along about your life, and let's give everyone equal benefits, equal rights, equal pay, equal medical benefits. Some people of certain ethnicities get medicines absolutely for free or major discounts. Meanwhile, my father was just put on a medicine that's helping him out greatly, but we have to find out how to scrape up $500 a month for that medicine. But I guarantee you, other people of other ethnicities, you look on there, they get it for a discount or free. I've seen it. So if there's going to be equality, give us equality too. Give everyone equality. Don't even ostracize anyone. Bring us all together and treat us all equally. I've got a little a writing that I wrote a while back, and I'm going to share that. I wrote it in 2015. I love writing. It's something that I love to do is write. Don't forget the golden rule. If you don't know what the golden rule is, there's a problem. Look it up. Everyone can't be canceled, for crying out loud. Secondly, I want to say, if we want equality, then don't ostracize anyone. Don't ostracize yourself. Don't separate yourself. Don't make a big deal out of yourself. If you want to be treated equally, then go about your life like everyone else. Oh, and how about we all have equal benefits? Medical benefits, health care, our medicine paid for, or at least reduced. Just a thought. How about we start with that? We treat everyone equally, and we all get the equal benefits we deserve, as the children of God we are. Alrighty. Anyway, just a quick message. I've got another little writing I did about flags and different things in another video. Those on my channel, they know what I'm truly about. Unity and equality, not hate and division. Peace.